So, this intro was meant to be recorded during the Euro 2020 Grand Finals, but I'll be honest, the audio for it was a bit cave mikey. It's coming home! So we're doing it right now, and as such, we're gonna not celebrate Brexit land winning. Yeah, you could tell the script was written before and during the middle of the match. But nevertheless, I'm reusing the bit from the second channel, which is something you should subscribe to. Anyway, chilling out the way, let's just say it is coming home, baby. And I, for one, am looking forward to this video. So, grab your party poppers. And not pop them because it doesn't work. And grab your party poppers. 630 triple YY ladder stall fakie into a cold scope into your seats as we load up into our champion selection. League over the years has grown and team fighting has become more and more of a fine art, with precision and macro being major parts of it. Now, as the years have gone on, items and champions have changed, and one of the items that refines the team fighting was added in version 1.0.0.108. which, if you want to go by dates, January 4th, 2011. This item was broken down from Zonya's ring. And we're not talking about Deathcap, we're talking about the other one. And we received the Hourglass that makes you invulnerable for a certain amount of time. And over the years, and in particularly this season, the item has become one of the biggest value items across multiple roles and countless champions. In this fight, you will see a lot of stopwatch/hourglass usages and the effects they have in slowing down a team fight. So, without further ado, we're coming in 30 minutes into the game. Marcoon is spotted on a ward, to which Humanoid uses his Destiny and Gate to appear right in front of the Sightless Monk, landing the gold card as Marcoon buffers his kick onto the Lucky Magician to force some distance in this play. However, the Lee Sin is stunned by the gold card, and the Soul Flare into Zenith Blade from Kaiser continues to trap the XL jungler in place. That being said, the rest of Mad aren't that close just yet, and Marcoon can safeguard over to his Dutch compadre to get to safety. However, tight corridors, baby, makes it easy for Algeria to jump on in with his Diana and use the moonfall, which forces out the first stopwatch of the fight for Marcoon, so he has the ability to stay alive longer and possibly reset using his safeguard onto whoever he can to get out of the play. But with Marcoon out to safety and most of Mad's ultimates on cooldown, XL think that they can turn and burn down the Diana. Advian goes over the wall onto Kazi, landing the headbutt pulverized combination, which in my opinion is a mistake, as this gives the Diana an escape without having to burn her flash first, and as such it's once again Mad back on the attack, as this time Armor is transformed into Meganar and the Alistar has burnt flash to get away and attempt to survive, but the Rend plus Q from Kazi sets up the beef to be flash autoed by the Kaiser, which is an extremely aggressive move, might I add, by the Mad ADC. And you would expect the immediate turn from XL from here, as it would be a free target with the ADC being so far forward on the Mad Lion side. But Mad want to pile on the pressure as Marcoon is slammed into the wall by Gnar, and TF and Leona just aren't in damage range. And finally, XL can turn once again as the two teams put damage down through the choke point. However, most of the Mad Lions have had enough of this fight, knowing that they've gotten a kill and can turn immediately towards the Drake, which is spawning. It's time for the fight to end. Or so it would seem from Mad's perspective, but Humanoid says no, he wants more kills. He's a very bloodthirsty person, but his bloodthirst is outmatched by Patrick's, who lands 2 death autos onto him as Nuked Up goes over the wall, and I feel he fat fingers his Zhonya's key as he goes immediately into status, and he doesn't get to execute off the very gamble heavy mage. To which the Gladiator ADC flashes forward, mimicking his crazy lane opponent, which as he autos the TF, the Mad Magician enters his own status to avoid the death. Once the status wears off, he flashes away to safety as the manaless LeBlanc tries to take his life. And as the fight splits into 2 fronts as Mundo is jumped on by Leona and Callista, and the other side LeBlanc is obviously trying to get away from the TF at this point, who's taken her low. However, we're going to focus on the top side. Mundo is joined up by Marcoon's Lee Sin, who is healed up, and the Brawler frontline come to greet Leona and take her out. And from this, as it's all said and done, it's a 1-for-1. But with the health bars being so low on Mad Lion's side of the field, XL get the Baron and do not get this game. It does not come home for XL, and instead the win goes over to the Mad Lions after some narrow team fighting at the end of the game that went in favor of the LEC Spring Split champions. Now, the video is all said and done. We're gonna end it here. I've calmed down after England lost on penalties. Yeah, I've done the recordings for this entire thing through the game. And yeah, we'll end it here. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below. Sad boy vibes in the comments if you saw the England game. And I'll see you guys next time, where we will be predicting the upcoming weekend's games. And then from there, we will be doing our LCS Teamfight Breakdown.